Hello everybody, I'm back with another video. Thank you for joining me today. So I am really excited. I am going to do an unboxing with you guys. I've not opened the box at all, haven't seen what the product looks like. Super excited. So to give you a backstory on this product and how we arrived here, they're buttons from a button manufacturer. I have been selling buttons on my shop for probably like a year now. I think I have 3 or 4, or I had 4, but I think I sold out of one. So I think I have 3 now. And I was using a button manufacturer that I was okay with. Like, they did a good job as far as the end product, but they did kind of take a while to ship things. But anyhow, I had someone reach out to me recently about wanting to stock some of my buttons and stickers in their shop. And so wanted to essentially place a wholesale order. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let me just order some more buttons. Went to order the buttons, and the website said, this website is no longer in use. This store doesn't exist. I went on even the Instagram page, and there was no note or post or anything saying like, we're shutting down for business, or we're going to be on a temporary pause, like please circle back, or like, ooh, my earring is falling out. Oh my gosh, embarrassing. They didn't say anything. Like, it was just crickets. Like, their post just stopped. No stories, nothing. Like, no emails, like nothing. So that was a little bit surprising. And I was nervous to get more buttons made from a different manufacturer. They potentially look different. So I just said, it's fine. I'm just gonna make some new buttons. My art has changed a lot since the last round of buttons that I made anyway. Back then I was mostly focusing on like character art. So my old buttons are more like cartoony. My newer buttons that I've gotten made are featuring some of the portraits that I've done, especially my like Black History Month portraits that I focused on. And I thought they would be really cool to have as buttons, especially right now. A lot of people love putting buttons and pins on their tote bags, so I thought that would be cool. I also wanted to do enamel pins, but they are so expensive. Like, I had no idea it cost that much to have enamel pins made, and now I understand why businesses charge so much for them. So people, like, do not complain when small businesses charge a lot for enamel pins. They are very costly. I am a micro business. I wouldn't even say a small business. It's just me. Most times it takes me like I have sold out of stuff, but it takes me a while, and I'm getting things in increments of like 25, at the most maybe 50. One order I accidentally got 100 of something, like I wasn't paying attention, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with all this stuff? Like, at markets, I do pretty good, but that's just a lot of inventory to have for a business that's just starting out, like just over 1,000 followers. Like, I just can't order in large amounts. So a lot of the enamel pin manufacturers that I come across, they do stuff in increments of 20, well, they have 25, 50, 100, 200, like up to like 1,000. So for me, somebody that needs to only order like 25 at a time, it would cost about $10 per pin, which means I would have to charge way over $10 to recoup the money that I'm spending on getting them made. If you look like across other people, that small businesses that sell pins, they're selling them for like $12. So by the time I pay for shipping, packaging, all these other things, I basically would make $0 if I sold my pins for the same amount that the average cost is. In order to actually make a profit, I would have to order more pins. So I could do 50 pins, but I think the price goes down to like $5 or $6 per pin. That's still very expensive as a per unit cost. Like, I don't know if you guys understand like how expensive that is. But paying for 50 pins at $5 is $250. Like, that's a big cost for a business like mine, where I'm like barely making money right now. Like, if I'm being honest, like, I sell well, but my inventory, I have to put money back into my business. I pay for my website. I pay for different apps. I pay for, I have an LLC. I have to pay my annual fee for that. I have to pay for gas. Market fees are very expensive right now. So like, I've seen markets charging like $125, $150 to be a vendor. And don't let them ask you to have insurance. That's even more money. So all that to say that $250 for a product that's new to my shop and I don't know how it will sell is just not something that I can do. I hope to do it in the future, but right now, and that's just if I get one design. Like, if I wanted to buy multiple pins so that people have multiple designs to choose from, even if I just have 2, that's already $500. And a lot of small businesses are making like a few thousand a year. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this. But anyway, I decided that I'm gonna put the a pin in the pin idea, and I'm just gonna move forward with the buttons. So I was searching, looking for a new button manufacturer, just went online, looked to see who had like good ratings, good reviews, and I came across this manufacturer and they had decent prices. So I took a big chance and ordered 4 button designs from them, and I literally like have not opened the box yet. I'm unboxing right now. So let's open this box. Oh man, I hope these are good. I'm gonna be so blown if they're not. I also didn't realize like you had to opt in or like press a button or something to receive a proof. Button manufacturers, let's stop doing that. Like, proofs should be automatic for any product that could vary in color, size. Like, just send the proof and before you move forward. So we'll see. Oh my goodness. I also previously had circle pins and ordered square ones. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, hold on. These are good. This is the first design. This is my, if you, excuse me, if you looked on my website, this is my Nina Simone drawing. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. See? Oh man, that's nice. Like, I can't even lie, that's nice. I got the glossy finish. When you're drawing people with darker skin, you have to be really, you gotta really work on like your coloring and your brightness, because I've had things that have printed way dark. Like I got the Nina Simone I got these printed as postcards in the first round. It was so dark, like you could, like all you could see was like her eyes. You couldn't even make out like her distinct features. It was not good. So here's also the Donny Hathaway one. Wow, that looks nice. I'm very happy actually with these. This is good. Let's see. The last one is my Solange. Wow, this might be my favorite one. These are the Solange buttons. That's nice. They're gonna look so cute, and I can't wait to show you guys like how I style them, because I've actually been using buttons. I don't know if you guys are, how many of you are like familiar with the brand Curves by Sean Brown, but his tote bags have been like blowing up, and everybody loves like decorating them with pins and buttons. That was another thing that motivated me to get these made. But I really wanted some of my own art to put on my Curves tote bag. I'll grab it and show it to you in a second. But here is the last pin that I got made. This is actually an older design that I did. Everyone is trash is what it says. And my stickers of these completely sold out. Like every market that I had, that was like the first sticker that people would pick up. So I thought it would be good to have them as buttons. I still like making stickers, but I'm kind of trying to move away from like being solely a sticker shop. I think they're great. I love putting stickers on things, but buttons are just longer lasting. You can transfer them. They're not like single use. So, you know, you put them on one bag, you put them on another bag. Stickers are kind of, you know, forever. So, yeah, this is nice. Like, these are so nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me grab my bag. All right, so I am back. It's a new day. I was having issues recording the other day. My dog kept like running back and forth making noise, and it was really irksome. So I decided to just try again. So I did grab my bag for you guys to see how I styled it with my buttons. Again, this is the Curves by Sean Brown tote bag. Blue. I don't know like what the actual like color is that he calls it, but I put the Solange button on here and the Oscar the Grouch illustration button on here as well, and I really like it. I think it's cool. I didn't really have any pink on it, so now I've added some pink, which is one of my favorite colors, to my bag. I did also just want to kind of show a close-up of the enamel pins that I already had that I like. These are both from Radical Dreams pins, and this is from Rebellious pins. And I just really like the way that enamel pins look. Obviously, because they're metal, they last a long time. They're good quality, very durable. You can use them for years and years. I also have these two, which are probably my like favorite pins ever, from Scott Campbell, and it's a Spider-Man and Ghostbusters pen that he illustrated himself. He's an artist, and they are so good. I love his illustration style. And excuse me, his Instagram is actually at Hey Scott Campbell, if you wanted to go on there. And then I also have this button. I have several of her buttons actually. This button is by Ladwig illustration, who's also an artist, and I really like her illustration style. I actually have like a few more, so these two are by her as well, and I'm gonna put them. I also bought don't judge me, I also bought this Curves tote that came the other day that, oh man, it's so nice. It's perforated, which will make it super easy to like add and remove buttons from it. So I'm looking forward to decorating that one. I already have ideas for the next buttons that I want to release. I want to have like maybe like 10 button designs in total for everybody to choose from. And so yeah, but yes, I love the way that the enamel pins and the buttons look together on totes, jackets, hats, whatever you want to put them on. They're just like a cool thing to have, and I think it'll be nice to have that new addition to my shop, because my older buttons were a bit different. Like this is one I did for Halloween last year. It's an eyeball illustration. I love it though. It's so like creepy. And then I did this one, which is probably my most popular button, probably because it's so small and it says "not before my coffee." People really gravitate towards that one at markets. So yeah, I have a few illustrations in mind that I think I will use for my next button drop. I plan to drop some in July. I think maybe either 2 or 3 more buttons I'll be adding. Depends on just how much I'm able to draw the rest of this month, and what ends up being like my favorite illustrations. But yeah, I'm really happy with the quality of these buttons. I just keep like looking at them. They're so good. I'm really happy with the quality, the quick turnaround. The manufacturer name, I don't know if I said it already, is Pure Buttons. And you know the crazy thing, I almost forgot to mention this. The crazy thing is that the manufacturer, whose website was down and hadn't been posting, literally like 2 days after or 2 days after I recorded the first part of this video, they like reappeared. Like they posted on Instagram, and then I went on their website was back up, and it was like several days that it was down. It wasn't like, oh, one day I went on and their website wasn't working and I just like forgot about it. Like I kept checking to make sure like that they were not like in business. And yeah, so I may use them again. I don't know. Right now, I am really happy with the quality of this new button manufacturer, and they're way faster than the old button manufacturer. So unfortunately, I don't know if it was a hiccup in technology, but they kind of lost a customer. I'm sorry for it, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So yeah, I would like you guys to check out my website, look at my illustrations, look at my portfolio, and see if there's anything that you like, or check my social media to make and see if there's anything that you think I should make into a button. I don't know. After giving it some thought and sleeping on it, I'm kind of leaning towards getting enamel pins now. Like for my shop specifically, I think it's a big expense, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm like, it's really not that bad. Like I probably spend more than that most of the time when I go grocery shopping. But it's just like the principle. Like, why are you charging people $10 per pin? And I know they have to charge, like they're doing the work, they're creating the molding, or I don't know how the process goes. Like they're a business too, they have to make their money. But I just think that is kind of crazy as a per unit cost, $10 per enamel pin. Even $5 is still a lot, but I may just do it. I may move forward with this. So we'll see by the end of the year if there's an enamel pin in my shop. I'll keep you guys posted. But thank you guys so much for tuning in again. This has been weird but really fun, recording these YouTube videos. I hope that you guys have been enjoying them. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, share this video. Thank you.